Hello and welcome, friends of Sudoku, to the New York Times Hard Sudoku Puzzle. Today is March 30th, 2024. It's Saturday. It's sunshine. I'm going swimming soon. These days I'm going swimming twice a day because I need to get in a lot of swimming before I go back to Denmark in 2 weeks, where the water is freezing cold. I'm thinking about getting a wetsuit for swimming because in Copenhagen I live about 10 meters from the water. So there really is no excuse for not getting in a daily swim, except I'm used to water that is 28 degrees centigrade and not 12. Anyway, enough about that. Let's have a look here at a 4-7 blocking here and a 4-7 blocking here, giving me a 4-7 for these two squares. Isn't that true? Does it mean anything in particular? I don't know yet. I'll keep it in mind. I'm also keeping in mind that this 7 and this 7 forces a 7 to go here or here, and therefore here or here. That might be handy knowledge for later. 6s must go here or here. 9s here or here. 8s here or here. 2 blocks down and over. We found our first digit, didn't we? Finally, a 2 now goes here or here. And here or here. 3 blocks over, therefore 3 goes here or here, blocking up. This 3 blocks up. 3 must go here or here. And 8 also goes here. 3, 8, right? 3, 8 here. And therefore a 1, 9, 5 here. So if these are 195, this is a 4-7, this can't be a 4-7, this is a 4-7, so this is a 6. So 4-7 here and here, as I said, and a 4-7 here. So this is a 3-5, isn't it? 4-7, 4-7, 3-5, 8-9 for these squares, 8-9 blocks. This is a 3-5. 8 in one of these squares blocking up and over. Nah, doesn't work out for me. But we have to get back for a moment to these. The 159, we got a 5 blocking here, so this is a 5. This is now a 1, and this is now a 9 for quite obvious reasons, I think. And a 3, 4, 8 here. One thing that I'm noticing is a 1 and a 6 here, and the 1 and a 6 here. 1 and 6 in two of these squares. And an 8 in one of these because of this 8 blocking here. We also have a 5, 6 and a 5, 6 blocking here. So 5 and 6 down here in some order. I want to zoom in on this square here because it cannot be a 2, nor can it be a 3, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it must be a 1. So the 6 now blocks here and here. We're going to have a 6 either here or here. 3 here or here. Let's see if we can get any closer to that. I want to have another look at these squares here. We're looking for the 3, 4, and an 8. A 3 and a 4, a 3 blocking up here. So with one of these definitely is a 3. Now look at this 8 here. This is extremely interesting because it blocks this square. We have an 8 blocking these two squares. So we need an 8 for one of these squares. This ghost 8 that we need here blocks here. So this is an 8. Now we have an 8 blocking here. So this square must be an 8 and these must be a 3 and a 4 pair. How about that? 2 8s now blocking across. This 8 blocks down. Here is an 8. I wonder if we can do more with the 8s. No, not yet. We need an 8 here or here. and here or here. So no, not yet. So 3 and 4 here, and 1, 6, and 7 here. 7 we already know must go here. So a 1 or a 6 here. Here's something interesting, and it involves block 3. Look at the 2, 8 blocking up and the 2, 8 blocking over. We have a 2 and an 8 here, and therefore a 4, 5, 6 here. 4, 5, 6. 4 must go here or here or here. 5 here or here. So a 5 goes in one of these two squares. We also have a 4, 7 here. 5 blocking over. Nah, that is too complicated. Way too complicated. But 4, 5, 6 here. 4, 5, 6 blocking here. Is something happening here that I should know about? 1 must go here. We got a 2 covered. So you know what? This square is interesting because it can't be a 1, 2. It could be a 3, agreed, but it couldn't be a 4. It couldn't be a 5 because a 5 must go here. Remember the 4, 5, 6 here, the 5 blocks over, so with 5 blocks down. Nor can it be a 6 or a 7, 8 or 9, so it's got to be a 3. Wow, that was a very, very difficult delivery. Now we have a 3 here and we have an 8 here finally. 4 and 7 here. 8 blocks over, 8 must go here, blocking up. 8 blocks over, 8 here, therefore we have a 2 here, as we discussed earlier. I forgot the 8, didn't I? Here it is. I fought so hard for that 8, I might as well input it. So finding this 3 was fortunate because now we have 3's blocking like so. So here's a 3 blocking across here. So another 3 goes here, and therefore we have a 3 here. The last 3 seems to be this one here, I think. Yes, the last one. And this therefore must be a 4. 6, 7, and 1. 7 here, we know that. We discussed it already. 6. Don't know about the 6s, but it is as if we can enter a 9 here. We got 9s blocking over here and a 9 blocking up here. So here's a 9. This is a 6, 5. We still need to find a 1, 7 for the row. So instead, let's enter a 2 here. This 2 blocks here. This 2 blocks here. We have a 2 here. Still the elusive 4, 7 here and here. What's up with that? Well, now we know that these are a 5 and a 9. Therefore, these must be a 1 and a 6. Still no joy. Except we now know that a 1 and a 6 go in 2 of these 3 squares, don't we? We only need 2 more numbers here. One of them is a 5. The 5 blocks over, so the 5 must go here. And this has got to be a 9. Now this 9 blocks across. This 9 blocks across. This 9 blocks down. We have a 9 here. And I think we can do a 9 here because we know that these are 4 and 7. Therefore, this is a 9. These 2 9s block across. This 9 blocks down. This 9 blocks up. Here's a 9. 4, 7 here. Therefore, one of these must be a 5. We found a 5 here. And now we have these 2 5s blocking across. And we need a 5 for one of these 2 squares. And we do remember that one of these was a 5, right? Blocking down. So this is a 5. We have a 6 blocking here. We have a 6 blocking here. This is a 4, 7. Ergo, this is a 6. And these must be a 4 and a 5. The 4 blocks over, therefore this is a 5 and this is a 4. Remember the 4, 7? I'm sure you do, because I've repeated this a lot of times. This is now a 7 and this is now a 4. 7 blocking over gives me a 7 here. 1, 6. 4, 5. We got a 6 blocking over here. We got a 6 blocking up here. So this must be a 6, which blocks across. The 6 blocks up. We have ourselves a 6 here. And a 1 and a 7 here, easy. The 7 goes here and the 1 here. Now this must be a 5. And I think we can do the 5s now, can't we? Yes, 5 blocks up and down and over. Here's a 5. And this must be a 1. 4 and 7 here. Those 4s and 7s, right? Let's do this one first. That is a 4, definitely. Therefore, we have a 4 here and a 7 here. We have a 6 here and a 1 here. Here we're looking for a 1 and a 4, and therefore here a 2 and a 7. How about that? What do we need here? We need another 2 and a 7. So a 7 can't go here, a 7 can't go here. So here's a 7, here's a 2. We have a 2 blocking over here now and down here. Here's a 2. And now we have a 2 here and a 1 here. Blocking across, 1 blocks down, 1 here, 1 here, and here a 6. That gives me a 4 and a 7 for these squares. The 4 blocks down, so here's a 7, here's a 4, here's a 4, and here's a 7. And we finished the hard Sudoku puzzle from the New York Times for today. Thank you for watching and bye for now.